valid points. Everybody is looking like maybe you have worked here before, and we don't even know that you have worked here before. But damn, they could have did what they was supposed to do even years ago, but they didn't. And God said, you know what? That company owes you a lot of money, and that company want to act like they don't owe you a lot of money, but they do. And that's kind of catastrophic that they trying to act like they don't know that they owe you something today. Everybody want to hold this and hold that and make sure you don't get it right away, but shit, somebody gonna do her mama like that, and she ain't gonna like that because she gonna know the inside track about stuff too and say, yeah, unfortunately, you is not the one to be played with no more. And everybody don't know that they can't even play with you, but shit, he wasn't playing. He act like, you know what, he want to act like he joking. That Negro ain't joking none whatsoever. And God said, ain't that the truth? There's so many things that's going on, but shit, the only thing he can do is listen to what you listen to so he can what? Try to act like he is on the same accord as you. I said, interesting. A lot of these people is always sitting up here trying to gain information on the low and act like they original thinkers and shit. And I said, damn, ain't that the truth? I said, can you say it the way she normally would say it? And that nigga said, shit, I'm trying to think of it, but I can't get it out the way I need to get it out. And God said, that's what you need to ask them about how they would say that. And you don't want to say that. And God said, you know what? A lot of these cross-watching people don't want people to know that shit. You are here to help and assist to get people to where they need to go. And everybody is supposed to be helping and assisting you too. I said, through you, blessings can come through. And that nigga said, shit, I need this and I need that. I'm going to take this out, and then you know what? I'm going to give it to somebody else and act like, you know what? You got money to spare, but you don't. And that nigga is looking like, why would you give me this? Because he literally stole the shit and act like he ain't steal it. And I said, yeah, that's what took him so long to get up the stairs. And he ain't want shit to be falling out of his pockets and falling out his crack of his butt and shit. I said, this nigga is stealing shit real quick. And then he act like he not. I said, but at least it's better than that last nigga that was sitting up here trying to put his pee-pee on everything and act like, yeah, now she gonna have my pee-pee in her hand. And it's so catastrophic that a lot of these men out here be thinking like that. They'll sit up here and rub shit on shit, put they ass crack on this and they ass crack on that, and be like, yeah, I think I got my ass crack on you too. And God said, a lot of these Negroes is going to have to pass away. And when they pass away, just understand that shit. It was meant to occur like this. Because this nigga can't get what he need. And he really looking like shit. I'm really is going through a lot, and I ain't telling nobody nothing no more. If I die, I die. If I get fucked up, I get fucked up. But God said, shit, that nigga don't even know what to say, because that is the truth. There's something that say, you know what? We can't even give y'all everything that y'all been getting for years. And we trying to water this down and water that down and all this other shit, because people are now starting to what? Regulate everything. At first y'all wasn't getting regulated at all. And now y'all are. And everybody's looking like, damn, what the fuck is that? And what's the point of this? These niggas don't even know what to say, because you know what? That ain't that nigga today. And that may not be that nigga tomorrow, but that nigga says, shit, let me see if I can find me. A lot of people need to always search for their true self. And I said, shit, her true self is coming back even full-fledged in effect. I said, mama been gone for so fucking long, but sometimes mama come through. Have at it, boo. I'm not in the mood for that shit. And God said, that's what the fuck these Leo women born in August been doing. Autopilot for so long. And sometimes they come back just for a second and be like, yeah, I need to get this together. And I said, shit, Mama, what you doing? Because I think, you know what? You starting to look like nobody again. Everybody don't want you to be looking like this and looking like that. And you know what? They want you to look like them. I said, unfortunately, this one does not want to comply with looking like everybody else. And why would you want to look like everybody else? I said, none of y'all really look alike. And if y'all look at y'all nose and you look at the way your lips are and you look at the way your body is and all this other shit, y'all are super different. And God said, don't you know it? It says they are paying for what their people have done in the past currently. So you don't want to tell people that shit. That is that nigga uncle. That is that nigga granddaddy. That is that nigga auntie. That is that nigga a lot of shit. And I said, yeah, it's all rolled up in one in that nigga. And I said, ain't that the truth? I said, there's so many things that could transpire in a woman's life, but in a world's life, and you already know that. There's so many things that you should not be exposing nobody shit to. But ain't nobody exposing shit, and everybody is saying, ain't that the truth? We got other shit to do and other things to work out. And God said, don't we know it? So there's a multitude of things that is not really up to par, but shit, it is what it is. And we all is sitting up here trying to do the best that we need to do with our own what? Mindset here, boo. So everybody is respecting everybody's mindset, and that's a good thing. Because you know what? Your ass ain't as amazing as you used to be. And you can't even get this shit together how you really wanted to get it together. But shit, you got it together and it cleared a lot of energy. And you like, shit, where the fuck am I? God say, you know what? Even that damn leave your apartment and live in a box, that was some shit that other motherfuckers was doing years ago. They really didn't even want to be a part of society. And God said that's what they was doing. A lot of people was just traveling and helping and assisting motherfuckers, and then they get back on the road and do it again. I said a lot of people don't even know what to say, but shit, I think that ain't gonna be somebody's life, because some people don't even have time to be traveling and helping motherfuckers and get back on the road. But we gonna help a lot of people, and I said I can already feel something is coming. I said that's a motherfucking show that grandma used to love to watch too. And that's her truth, see? And y'all don't even want to know the name of that shit, because you know what? It would tell you who this bitch really is. And y'all don't. And God said, shit, we forgot the name, but once this bitch remembers it, she'll tell y'all here, boo. And God said, it's a heaven in earth, and you didn't even know that there's a heaven on earth here too. I said, I know you're going to end up watching my show, because grandma used to love that show too. I said, there's a lot of older women, but young women who appreciate things that is, you know what, balance, boo. I said, no one should be harassed just because they look like this and walk like that and got this and got that. And there's a multitude of things that have been happening for years. And God said, you already knew that they was trying to fuck you up. And you let them fuck you up in the worst way, boo. So you ain't fucked up today, but you was fucked up last week and the week before. But God says, shit, these niggas can't even get to you even when they do fuck you up. And that Negro named Gurdon, his ass gonna have to what? Go to jail for about 2.2 years. He like, shit, don't send me to jail that long. But that nigga needs to get the fuck on. And he knows that too, see? His ass is always trying to act like, you know what? I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. But he'll go grocery shopping, he'll get everything people need. And then he'll sit there and act like, you know what? He ain't trying to rub on himself, rub this in between his legs and all this other stuff. Oh, nasty ass nigga. And God said, ain't that the truth? So we can't even take none of this shit back. And that nigga said, damn, now I gotta keep all this shit. But that nigga don't even want the shit that he done set up here and rubbed all his private parts on, put the motherfucking eyeliner all up in his butt and pulled it out and tried to wipe it off and be like, damn, you gonna smell this now. And that's kind of catastrophic of what people been doing. So even though the last person set up here and missed some items, ain't no shit on this stuff. And God said, ain't that the truth? It says nervous about the truth of you. So you've been going through a lot and everybody act like, you know what? They don't know what you got and how you got it and all this other shit. And even that nigga is saying, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. See? And he ain't never gave a fuck about you. But his body mind is telling him that, yeah, he really shouldn't have never ever been touching your ass at all. And now his whole body is what? Crumbling. His body feels like he can't even get to where he needs to go no more. And he already knew that he was sitting up here trying to fuck you up on the low for what reason? He had no reason to fuck you up. See? And he didn't even know that he was trying to get this together and get that together and all this other shit. So when he started going in his call logs and started looking at his lists and all this other shit, then he'll overstand that shit. He shouldn't have never ever tried to kill you, bitch. And he really had a whole list of things that he had to buy to get over here and get over there and all this other shit. And now this nigga wanna what? Act like he finna have an amazing new beginning? No. These niggas finna go to jail. And when they go to jail, they ain't gonna even know what to do. And jail and prison ain't fun. And being sitting up here being poked in the booty every goddamn day, cause they ain't gonna let you sleep. A lot of these niggas gonna be fucking y'all up, cross watchers. And I said, ain't that the truth? It says a lot of foreign people leave their American families and return back to their native lands that they believe that they belong to. And God said, why is this card making its way through everybody's reading? I said, a lot of y'all can look, even during, you know what, whatever, Holocaust times, dealing with slavery, dealing with, you know what, the refugees, all that shit. A lot of these motherfuckers can look at me, look at my children, look at my ancestors, look at everybody and say, yeah, we know you belong to us, but you know what, you've been deemed this race, so fuck you. And when you sit up here and want to fuck up your own family members and knowing that they need this and knowing that they need that, your ass looks stupid than a motherfucker, bitch. And I said, you know that's your family. A lot of y'all so-called deemed Caucasian bitches know which ones belongs to y'all and which ones don't. And a lot of y'all Caucasian motherfuckers will sit up here and look at this baby saying, this ain't mine, but I'ma raise it. I already know that bitch was sitting up here fucking on that nigga at the goddamn pool hall years ago. And God said, that's what these niggas been doing. Just taking the babies and running with it. And God said, y'all gotta stop doing that shit. Cause even Mike is saying shit. That is that nigga daddy. And that nigga is looking like, yeah, don't I know it? See? A multitude of people was looking at these shows and areas and spaces even years ago. But y'all all can make up y'all own imagination. But sometimes shit, maybe that was that bitch mama. Because she was always saying, that go my mama right there. And everybody says shit. Don't tell her shit. See? A lot of these motherfuckers will get pregnant with these nigga babies and not want to take care of them. And then they'll drop off the nigga babies and be like, yeah, y'all know y'all can't tell shit at all. And why would grandma have gold bricks in a closet after all of these years? That closet is not there no more, but it's spiritually there. And everybody can still see that closet and say, shit, I think there was gold bricks up in there at one time or another. And God says, shit, don't we know it? It says going to the doctor's office can be a death sentence for people of color still to this day. And that's kind of catastrophic, but it's the truth. And y'all looking like, damn, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you go buy this? And why would you go do all this other shit? But you know what? We gonna do what the fuck we need to do. And everybody is saying, Ain't that the truth? So change is in the air. We have a tarot card reader that's a hater. There's a multitude of tarot card readers that's always one to hate on bitches. But me, I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't give a fuck how you do it, the format of the card settings and all. Get the fuck out of here. This is a spiritual transformation, bitch. She don't give a fuck about that. See? And God said, ain't that the truth? You do things the way you need to do it. So that's how you want to do it. So shall it be. If these niggas can't read fast enough, oh well, they know how to pause and get the message too, boo. Because you know what? You are someone that is not mute, but you want to act like you mute. And that's why you don't say nothing. But your ass talk 24/7, 7 days a week. See? And you don't want to tell people that shit. You is Sabrina. And you don't want to tell people that you doing this and you doing that, but they gonna figure out that it's you. It's something about your handwriting that's telling the story, boo. See? You're very consistent, but also you're a type A personality, and you can be a motherfucking asshole if you want to. There's no wavering in your motherfucking energy. And people like you, we can't fuck with, boo. So stay your crazy ass wherever the fuck you is and keep on doing your readings while you put the camera on the cards and shit, boo. That's your way of doing it, so shall it be. So don't come to my motherfucking channel trying to critique me, because I ain't even the one to be looking at, bitch. Because I don't do shit like everybody else, and everybody's saying, don't we know it? Damn, bitch. You don't do shit like nobody else. And you don't give a fuck. And why should we? God said, ain't that the truth? It says mother is him. So there's something to be said about these mothers. And everybody is saying, ain't that the truth? I don't even know who mama you is, but you really looking at me and looking at this and looking at that and all this other shit. And I said, yeah, I could have some of my blood running through y'all and you could have some of your blood running through me. But I ain't even concerned about that. And that's that nigga. He don't give a fuck. He said, I don't want to claim none of these motherfuckers that I done squoze out my body. But sometimes this nigga used to always what? Bend over and put his pee-pee in his mouth years ago. And I said, shit, all these niggas done sucked on some pee-pee and act like they haven't. I said, nigga, did you have your pee-pee in your mouth last night? And that nigga said, damn, I think I cracked my back and I don't even know how to tell people how I did it. And that nigga said, shit, ain't that the truth? It says, stick around. So God is saying, you know what? You got something better you need to take care of. And after you take care of this, then you know what? Maybe we'll see what we can not do for you again. Because you said this and you said that and you said all this other shit, but you got time to tell people this and tell people that, but you don't give a fuck because they don't give a fuck. And then they want you to give a fuck? Nah. And God said, let it be. We finna ride the fuck out and we ain't gonna give two fucks about shit no more. Yeah, it says no more dairy products. And it's kind of funny that, you know what? Today, I bought some food for my son, really, because I don't really eat that much, you know. And when I do eat, I try not to eat no meat. But butter and cheese, that's my thing, bitch. And today I had to get some extra sharp cheddar cheese for my son for his burgers and shit. And I said, man, I really want to go ahead and eat about 5 or 6 slices. And God said, just eat on the cashews. And you know what? That's it. Fuck. Damn. I really wanted that extra sharp cheddar cheese shit. So God said, it's not good for my system. A lot of y'all really need to start drinking tea. And you know what? I'm going through menopause now. Fuck premenopausal. And that's some fucked up ass shit that women literally have to go through this shit and then deal with everything else. God said, but you ain't dealing with shit because you're going to make everybody around you crazy to the motherfucker. And that's what y'all don't even know. I said, when y'all get to be a certain age, y'all is not finna be nice to these niggas. But even your auntie said, you know what? You got manners. And I didn't feel bad about that, but I did. And I really need to, you know what, tell you some shit about yourself. And Auntie saying, ain't that the truth? I said, this bitch is putting people on blast because you know what? They've been putting her on blast. And that's what the fuck we do. Everybody want to sit up here and be like, after that bitch left the funeral and everything and was so nice and sweet to everybody, they was like, oh my God, what the fuck hairstyle was that? Bitch, look at your hair. Look at your body. And you like, shit, don't I know it? I said, that was cousin right there. And she came through and her ass been working out by her damn self and don't need nobody. I said, yeah. When she get motivated enough and feel comfortable enough again, then she'll be able to do this and do that and all this other shit. And God said, I know. I know you need to feel comfortable and you don't even know what this nigga is talking about and where this nigga is going eventually in his own mind, no doubt. But you really ready to let everything go, boo. You really ready to walk away and not give a fuck. And that nigga says, shit, hold on, because I wouldn't even know what the fuck to do. And that's them niggas. See? A lot of these motherfuckers want to come at these females all day long. Just come at you like you ain't shit. 24/7 coming at you and saying all kind of bullshit. But then when you decide to mentally walk away, physically walk away, spiritually walk away, and okay, your FICO score is about to go plummeting down, and that's what somebody want to say, but we don't give a fuck about a FICO score either. See? We fall so hard to get to where we at, and then all y'all raggedy niggas want to sit up here and fuck us up. Nigga, fuck it up then. Because we don't want it no more. And y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want motherfuckers to just say fuck it. Because when y'all can't get what y'all need, after y'all done fucked up these people that was supposed to give y'all some shit, that fucks y'all up too. And God said, don't we know it? See? You ain't do nothing wrong, baby girl. And you really was staying 10 toes down and you was really calculating everything to the T, and you already knew that you was taking care of this and taking care of that and making sure everything was okay. And they really fucked your ass up. So don't give two fucks about these niggas. See? Fuck Dean. And Dean already knows that he gotta what? Get the hell out of Dodge. Cause these one nigga said, yeah, he's still living that house, boo. And that is a nice house and everything. And this nigga think that he's safe amongst the niggas. I said, yeah, we finna hit this nigga house up. And we gonna hit it up. And when we hit it up, shit, that nigga ain't gonna know which way to motherfucking go. Because we gonna pull up the floors. We gonna do this. We gonna take the piping out. We gonna take a whole bunch of shit out of that house. Because that nigga been making millions off of people in the hood. And we ain't got shit, baby. And they can't even give us the basic shit to make us feel amazing. Basic shit. And y'all still want to fuck us up. Y'all getting all our money. Y'all fucking up our skin, fucking up the hair, fucking up the clothes, fucking up everything. When these bitches end up wearing this all the goddamn time, y'all like, shit, let's fuck that up. And so they won't have this and have that. Y'all been doing this shit for years. So we ain't finna sit up here and be all out of our body minds for nothing no more. Whatever the fuck y'all did and whatever the fuck you gonna do and how the fuck you gonna think you gonna gain access to do this and do that, you ain't getting shit, boo. See? And God said, that's what y'all don't even know yet. A lot of y'all cross-watching ass bitches always want to sit up here and act like you don't know who the fuck I am. So that was catastrophic, huh? And you like, yeah. And it was. Y'all already know that nigga grimy. And y'all gonna sit up here and let the nigga be on? So that nigga finna deliver some shit to your what? Mama. And you don't even know that your mama just put in a huge order. And your mama ain't gonna never ever get that order either. And he literally gonna be like, you know what? Every single day, every single weekend, he gonna drop off something she ordered. But before he drop it off, he gonna put it in his butt, put it on the side, wipe it in everything on the baby's diapers and shit, and be like, yeah, there you go. That nigga ain't crazy. That nigga just don't give a fuck no more since y'all been fucking him up. And that could be catastrophic to Walmart deliveries, and they know that too. See? God say, you know what? Y'all ain't been paying attention. And a lot of these niggas is always trying to what? Swap this and swap that and do this and do that. But this nigga is so much better after wearing those glasses for a little bit. They can either correct or they can fuck up. And that's what they decided to do. Correct it for him. And he already know it. See? But he don't want nobody else to get corrected. He like, fuck that. I'm going to keep the remedy to myself. And God say, you know what? We don't give a fuck no more. We don't give a fuck if you ain't in the shower. We don't give a fuck if you are in the shower. We don't give a fuck if you on drugs. We don't give a fuck if you ain't on drugs. We don't give a fuck if you breathing. And we don't give a fuck if you a dead, nigga. We don't care. See? A lot of y'all want everybody to care so fucking much. But for what? You haven't been doing what you needed to do years ago to yourself. And now you looking at everything on you. You like, yeah, something must have happened to you. And you ain't telling nobody shit. And you really feeling a little bit paranoid and everything. But you'll make it through too. And God said, ain't that the truth? It says they remember you from the past. So a lot of motherfuckers is looking at you, looking at them and saying, shit, are you you? But they already know you because you know what? You really is letting these niggas know that, you know what? Keep on playing with my intellect if you want to. And God say, you know what? We won't take nobody with us. If you want to act like this and act like that and act like all this other shit here, boo. And God said, ain't that the truth? A backstabber is here. So this nigga want to talk to you about this and talk to you about that. But this is a tarot card reader that's a hater. So what the fuck you got to say to this bitch? He ain't got shit to say. See? He want to act like he a better tarot card reader. He want to act like this. He want to act like that. He want to do, and nobody giving a fuck about what these niggas is doing. And that's what bothers them, boo. They know that they have ran their course, that, you know what? Nothing is exciting anymore. See? And God said, that's what you need to know. It may be exciting to them. And whatever the fuck you feeling and how the fuck you getting through shit, I don't know why God decided to take this little excitement away from you. And that's your truth. A new home is here. So a lot of y'all finna get a new home, and you know what? I ain't gonna send you shit. I'll just let you not know nothing until you really, you know what, enters an area and a space, and then I'll send you something and say, you know what? That's how the fuck we gonna do it, boo. I said, until then, shit, keep on preparing. I said, she in a state of preparation, and that's all we can do. We gonna do what we need to do, but you got it together a little bit, and God said, thank you. God said, tonight we gonna rest. We got other things to do, and certain things is finna be okay fitting that nigga the way it should fit that nigga. And that nigga said, don't I know it? See? There's so many things in this world that a lot of people don't want to be appreciative of, but shit, you always doing this, and you've been doing this for years, and everybody act like shit, we need something too. Some of y'all got these other children out here that say shit, I would like some of them, but that does take too long. What else can I get? See, when I was raising my kids, everybody got something consistently. It wasn't no one person getting something and the rest don't get nothing. I ain't play that shit. And God said, don't they know it? A lot of them got pictures of my old credit cards on their phone right now today and saying shit. All she did was just send the credit card pictures and say, I got to take care of this later. And they knew that. See? And God said, shit. If they needed anything, all they had to do was say, you know what, mama, I'm about to purchase this. And mama said, okay. And that's how my children was raised. And they like, don't we know it? Mama ain't trying to send no credit cards no more because you know what? Y'all ain't trustworthy than a motherfucker. And that's why. And they like, don't we know it? Ain't that the truth? It says fake love, not real. So grandma is saying shit. You already got everything in the bag and don't be sitting up here looking at me telling some what the fuck I got and what the fuck I'm touching and where the fuck I am. But shit, this nigga don't even love you. This nigga don't love shit about you. And he really don't want you to look like this and look like that and look like all this other shit. But guess what? You don't want that nigga to look how he look either. And you like, shit, don't I know it? A lot of motherfuckers want to always judge people on how they look, but when they look at theyself, they like, shit, let me get myself together before I talk shit. And God said that's what they need to do, boo. Yep, it says lied about who they was for years. So there's a lot of people that really are sweepstakes owners, and they don't want to tell that either. There's a lot of people that ain't telling their brutal truth, and it's kind of catastrophic that you got to go through this and go through that in order to get this, in order to get that, and you still is going to be really out here, and they really going to be looking like, yeah, and we know it. They don't give a fuck, and you don't give a fuck. And these niggas that you know what you set up here and try to communicate effectively to prevent this from happening, now they like, well, shit. If we would have did this and if we would have did that, then maybe this wouldn't happen, maybe that wouldn't happen, and all this other stuff here too. And God says, shit, sometimes your items want you to check up on them. Check up on us, boo, and make sure we all Gucci. Hold on a second. Hold on. We all Gucci, okay? She checked up on us. So check up on your shit and see if you okay too, okay? And that's what the motherfucking shit in the wallets and everything want you to know. And that's they truth. It says they should have let you be you, but they decided to destroy you in every way. And that's kind of fucked up, but it's the truth, boo. See? These niggas already know that, you know what? You ain't gonna be feeling shit pretty soon. And they already know that, you know what? You're going to be going through this and you're going to be going through that and you're going to be looking at all these niggas crazy like, yeah, you been fucking me up for years, huh? And you think you can keep on fucking me up, nigga? LOL moment. And God said, ain't that the truth? It says the dreams you are having are the past, the present, and the future. Stay focused. So a lot of these motherfuckers been fucking you up and everything. All these okay tarot card readers. And you ain't no tarot card reader, and I ain't either, bitch. How you doing, boo? She like, shit, don't we know it, bitch? Them are tarot card readers. Them motherfuckers ain't trying to tap in. Them motherfuckers ain't trying to listen to what God is telling them at all. Them motherfuckers ain't listening to their ancestors. They ain't being guided to do shit. And then they act like, what? We faking fictitious and we phony, bitch? I said, go ahead. Talk shit on this bitch okay platform if you want to. And sometimes that bitch can chime in and just say, oh, so y'all all is watching that bitch here, boo. I said, see, this bitch knows everybody that's watching her semi way. And that bitch said, don't I know it? I said, yeah, y'all don't even know who the fuck that bitch is, but one day y'all gonna analyze that shit. Even these bitches that ain't sitting in the psych ward no more says shit. I just go back to the psych ward and say, you know what? I think I need to be evaluated. And that's what we gonna do to this nigga and say, you know what? I think he needs to be evaluated. And when this nigga be evaluated, they be like, hell yeah, we'll keep this one off the streets forever. And he gonna be like, damn, I can't leave. Nope, you can't leave. You gotta stay right there. You ain't gonna get no money. You ain't gonna get no food you want. You ain't gonna get this. You ain't gonna get that. And that nigga says, shit, let me see what I can't do today. And these niggas is overqualifying to not be their true self just so they can be free to do whatever. And God said, ain't that the truth? What's in the mind of this reading? It says, move near, okay, people that's not your race, boo. Overall energy It says addicted to chemical household products here too. And God say, you know what? That may be some of y'all Leo women born in August, but shit, me, I don't even want no fragrance around my ass. And God said, don't we know it? Take care.